plenty of Tulane kids who spend every weekend cosplaying with the gutter punks in Jackson Square.
Oh, 100%.
There's that 100% exists. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Kids in the Corner podcast. We got a great episode today. Back from an exciting weekend of truckery at Hell Yes Fest 11.
What a time it was.
We had a great time in front of Comedy House in New Orleans. Julian was there. He's our ace #1 buku cameraman, as you may know.
It's
Crockett, what's the term?
Ace, Boon, Coon, which is just like another term for ABC. Ace, Boon, Coon.
I like it. I really appreciate, the introduction.
Yeah.
The title.
The title, give me that sort of
I've been
responsibility of what was it again?
Ace,
Ace,
Boon,
Boon,
Coon,
Coon.
cameraman. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're getting that on your badges whenever we do live
Please
shows.
do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Well, here's the thing: is like, you just got to come up with like that's something I stole from my dad. You just got to come up with nicknames for shit. And I didn't know your official title. Honestly, I didn't want to just call you the cameraman because you definitely do more than just the cameraman.
I do.
But
I also focus the camera as well.
Yeah, so you just want to make it exciting. And yeah, I'm excited since we did do the Hell Yes Fest podcast. We can kind of, first off, we get an introduction. Everybody gets a proper introduction to Julian. Y'all know he's been behind the camera for the past couple weeks, helping make the podcast better. Obviously, you can see that with your own eyeballs. And he also helped us make this Hell Yes Fest podcast great. Better than last year, and now it's nationally known. Kids in the Corner is.
Yeah,
people from all over the country know about this fucking
Speaking
podcast
of which, Crockett,
now.
we're now officially niche internet bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to take our title seriously as niche internet bullshit.
Yes.
And the second thing is Crockett, I want you to understand that Julian here made himself a martyr to get that truck podcast done. He didn't get to enjoy any of what we were saying.
No, I didn't hear anything. Not a single thing. For 3 hours, I was just sitting there while like drunk comedians were just stumbled in front of the camera. And like there's just this one old dude. I know that you posted it. It was part of a photo dump. And he was lost, right? This dude didn't know where he was. And he just kind of like wondered in front of my camera for a solid 3 minutes, way too long. He should have been, sociably aware. Like, hey,
what we're making here is art.
He was breathing in our podcast.
I love that man in front of.
It's so funny.
Like that picture. Whenever I stopped it there, I was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "Gotta get it."
We gotta figure out which comedian that is and shout them out.
He's not a comedian.
No,
I talked
just
to
an
him.
old
He's
man.
not a comedian.
what was he doing there? Was he actually
He's just an
lost?
old
He was
man.
just enjoying the vibes, dude.
Yeah, that guy was
Surrounded by
not a
funny
comedian.
people.
I don't think it was pretty crazy.
He thought
There was
he
a
was
lot
gonna
of
try to get some comedian
Older
tail.
people.
There was a
vibing.
lot of those people, man, just like not comedians wanting to be on the podcast, like talking to us while we were on the podcast and shit, like kind of being a distraction, but kind of also making it like the art that we're looking for.
Yeah.
Like it's very special in the moment, and like you definitely have to be there, but I think it's very well received on camera too. Especially if you're down for this kind of shit. If you like live shit, comedians going crazy and stuff, it's the fucking podcast to watch December 1st.
All I'm saying is, as the producer during the show, whenever somebody went up there that I did not agree on going up there, I was very upset because I was like, "What did you do
Yeah,
to
we got some
deserve
grifters
this?"
in the truck.
You know who actually deserve this? These comedians who work so hard. And then,
Yeah, thankfully nobody ended up getting their own like individual spotlight or anything. They didn't really get like handed the microphone.
Yeah, they kind of got pushed off the truck.
She took the microphone. Somebody
Yeah,
took
she
the
took it. She
microphone.
grabbed it.
We had our very own white woman.
We had a very special white woman appearance, guys.
Big white woman.
White woman is out. And
White
she
woman is out and about, and she is looking for cameras and clout.
And
all right, beware.
She was
that's
out
really
to
good
be-
line.
Yeah. She's out to be the next Hawk Tua for sure.
100%.
She was ripping darts.
But she wasn't charming or like didn't say anything interesting enough to capture the hearts and minds of America.
No, it was like if
Yes,
if
I
Plank
agree.
from Ed, Edd n Eddy
Yeah.
like waddled up with a Michelob Ultra and just saw a microphone and
And a
was like, "Hey,
wig.
fuck it, I have something interesting to say."
Yeah.
and it isn't.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just unbland Rouse's rotisserie chickens
I watched
trying to
her-
yell into a microphone drunkenly.
I watched her bang her head on the concrete really hard right before she came onto the truck.
Really?
No, that's
She
not.
Okay, good.
she looked like she had been up for a couple days for sure. If you look at the video, if you saw her in person, her eyes were very like she's been
No,
doing cocaine and
she's been
darkness.
doing stuff.
And then she finally popped out on a Saturday night, go to Opry.
Dude, she was Batgirl.
Yeah.
But, like-
what's Batgirl?
Not like Batman's sidekick Batgirl, but like a girl that grew up with bats.
Like she
Yeah.
hangs upside down to
Yeah,
sleep.
she was just so like her eyes just looked so sunken and pale.
Yeah, she looked like a mixture of the Hawk to a Girl and Wednesday Addams, except not as hot as that would turn out.
No, like take that and then
It's like the first draft of her.
yeah.
Just like the rough sketch.
I don't want to assume too much about this.
And you
young
know
girl's
what?
life.
If you're watching this, girl, because we did have our at KITC podcast on the truck, I'm not actually that sorry for talking shit.
All 50 of you, all 50 of us, we could take over the world. There's actually 156 of you now. Guys, if you're new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing the past couple weeks. We know we've been kind of turning it up as it goes along. As we always promised in the beginning, we're going to continue to get better at this, and we're going to continue to put out better products, and that's just what the fuck we're doing.
yeah, right now
Yeah.
we're getting like 2 or 3 new subscribers a day, and that's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
Really?
in case y'all don't know yet, we're trying to make the push to 500 subscribers. So if you could please subscribe and then tell your friends to subscribe and tell their friends to subscribe, and then maybe take it to their grandmother's nursing home and make the people staying there and the orderlies
We gotta
also
look. We're gonna.
subscribe.
I think we can announce this. We're probably gonna take a break. We're gonna stock up a ton of material for y'all.
Not a break
yes.
from y'all.
Hours worth of material for you guys.
An
So
episode
you're
will
not gonna
come
get a
out
break
every
into
week.
action.
Yes, episode will
talk
still
over
come
each
out
other.
every
We do talk
week
over each other.
during this break. We're just trying to get more content out to you guys, and to do that, we're going to have to turn this place into a content farm. And we're going to have to mill out through the older episodes and get some of those reels out to y'all. So y'all can see that we've really been creating a spark for a long time. Y'all just haven't had the opportunity to see those bits. Go back to those episodes and enjoy them. We get a lot of people going back and enjoying some of our older episodes. We just noticed that before the podcast on our metrics.
We're gonna take that time to make a bunch of reels of old episodes, toss them out into the internet stream, and hope that fish bite.
Yeah,
So,
and y'all
yeah.
can see how fire was. And then also, if we get enough short views, we can start getting monetized. That also pairs along with 500 subscribers. So please.
I don't want them to know that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that if they want us to get paid, if there
Oh, I
are
If
guess
they
that's
want us
true.
to succeed,
yeah, if
you
they
know,
want
they'll
us to
support.
succeed, we need
Just don't
500
pity us, but-
subscribers.
Yeah,
and
no,
3
pay up.
million
No,
short
we
views.
find where they live. We go door to door.
Ooh, we
It's
should
like it's
Google Maps
panhandling
them.
with
cars.
aggression. Flyer with cars. Like we
It's a free way
brand
to get
people.
us paid.
But
It's a
also
free
we're
way to get
working.
us paid.
We
Subscribe.
work all
Subscribe.
the time.
We
I
do-
would like
we do
y'all to
work.
know. We work all
like,
the
we're
time.
doing this always for you
Guys, I want y'all to know Julian has his degree in this stuff. So we need to start getting the opportunity to pay these people for what they're doing.
yes.
Between all of our editing people and stuff. And then we
Yes,
also
please.
need to be able to start making merch for you guys.
Ooh,
Actually, we could start making merch, and if people just buy them, if we get enough of them, then we can actually confirm the order with the.
I think
other-
I'm gonna
the-
make.
Yeah.
I
the other
think
people.
I have an idea for a stream where I just stream myself while I'm designing merch, like just messing around in Photoshop making stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
See what the live audience likes. Maybe if you want a live show, leave a comment down below. I don't know.
And don't forget to like this and subscribe.
We
as
haven't
well.
been pushing very hard for comments, and we haven't gotten too many comments. We want more comments, guys.
Yeah.
Do
I
your
would
worst.
like the new KITC logo, maybe a beanie with that.
Yeah.
And then you could do t-shirts with that too. And then also like we could do different stuff that's like really good bits for we'll figure it out. I like designing stuff like that. I want to let's do that.
I like
can
the
we do
idea
a
of a
quick
truck.
segment?
Hmm?
Can we do a quick segment?
Yeah, can I
Uh,
say one thing first?
Yeah, sure.
I like the idea for merch
Yes.
of a T-shirt with a truck, and all of the like equipment from the truck podcast spilling out of the back like it's flying down the highway. Like
Yeah.
4 chairs, the mics, and like the banner with KITC on it. I think
Yeah.
that's hard to look.
Yeah.
Have you, dude? If
Make
you
a grown man
if you
cry.
have been watching the show for real, you are a fan of Julian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because look at 10 episodes ago and compare the difference. It's bad.
Comment.
Go back 20 episodes from that. It's worse.
You know, it was experimental. It was two straight white men who were like, the world needs to know my opinion. And so they formed this little podcast, and it was just figuring shit out. They had no idea what they were doing, but you're like, hey, I got something to say.
Dude, you got a voice here, and it shows creatively.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah,
You know.
dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Of
We
course.
appreciate the help and the collaboration. I mean, it's definitely one-upped our game. Not that Cameron's camera was too bad, but this one is definitely
It's
like
so much better.
a fucking total upgrade.
If you want to see my piece of crap camera, watch Questionable Characters.
Yeah.
It's doing its best.
Yeah. So true.
It's all right, guys. If you get us to 500 subscribers, and then we get those shorts out to y'all and y'all view those a bunch, we'll be able to get new cameras and stuff like that. Guys, all the money we're going to make, we're just going to dump back into the podcast. We're not buying fucking groceries with this shit.
I mean,
did.
not yet.
That's what our real jobs are for right now.
Can I do a completely fake, not real call out segment real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, of course.
We did what Icy.
Wait,
Wait,
make sure
sorry,
you show the
sorry,
IC
cut.
logo.
We did what Gus Johnson couldn't,
Mm-hmm.
and we got an Icy sponsorship. If we get 500 subscribers, Icy is gonna pay for us to run a half marathon, and if we get 10,000 subscribers, Icy is gonna pay for us to do a full marathon. We're gonna do a full marathon drinking only Icies instead of water.
If you get us to 10,000 subscribers by January 30th, we will run a full marathon. If we get to the 500, we're
I
going
did
to
not
run a
agree to
half
this.
marathon.
All
You're in
This
the
is not
room.
this is not
Half
on paper.
marathon by January 30th.
This is not an obligation.
500 subscribers.
I'm so
gonna
bad at
do
running.
it. I know Mad Dog's in. Cam's gonna
Unfortunately.
do
I'm
it.
in. I got to.
We're gonna commit to a half
Julian's
marathon.
gonna film it.
If you get us,
That would actually be
500
worse. So
subscribers,
I guess I will. I guess I will.
You'll be in a golf cart.
we're
Yeah, there-
desperate. We're desperate. 500 subscribers, half marathon.
Money.
Crockett will show his feet at
10,000
3:20.
subscribers. I'm telling you, pretty much off the couch, full marathon.
If everyone who is watching Fish Tank right now subscribed to us, we'd be rolling in it.
Maybe Daddy Bert.
Daddy Bert.
Cameron, have you ever mentioned Fish Tank on the podcast before?
I've never mentioned Fish Tank on the
Well,
podcast.
why don't
I've actually
you-
avoided it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you not want me to continue?
Well,
Are you embarrassed?
I just don't want to like. I appreciate Jet Neptune's work, and I don't want to like dick ride him too much.
That's
you know?
fair. That's
I'm a
fair.
big fan of Jet Neptune.
But you
and,
do
like,
be dick
what he's
riding
doing
him.
right now. I'm not dick riding Jet Neptune. I'm dick riding Fish Tank. Cut all this. This all sucks. I don't like this.
So much being.
Nah, it's
cut.
okay to talk about fucking who you're riding, bro.
Dude, I
I've rode-
fucking dude.
I've fucking totally rode people on the podcast before. It's fun to ride people.
I'm a dick ride Jet Neptune for a minute.
Yeah.
This dude's our age, and he's putting together a multi-million-dollar show.
Mm.
Like
That's pretty crazy.
he's just A, work ethic, B, right place, right time.
Yeah, he knows the right people.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Um,
it's unfortunately all about.
Well, yeah, and we're
Yes.
getting into that.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
networking.
Like, I think 2025 is a big year for us, especially after that truck podcast. I think we really have an opportunity to do some exciting stuff this next year.
Yeah. Oh, Madeline, the big twist. The big twist coming up in Fish Tank, guys. This will have already happened long ago by the time you see this. But we just found out that they're going back to Famous House. We're going back to Famous House, guys. Bert, Mizzy, Symbol, Peyton, and I think that's it, are all going back undercover.
What
to
about Job?
Job's getting kicked out. They're kicking
Damn.
out all the freeloaders. They're going to bring in new contestants, and they're going to have to act like it's normal. I'm pretty hype about it. We'll see if the hype lives up by the time this episode drops.
Yeah.
I'll leave a comment if it turned out to be lame, but
And I'm very excited the audience gets to piece together whatever the hell you just talked about.
I'm talking about Fish Tank Live.
Fish Tank Live, look it up or don't. You know, it depends on how
Look it
much
up.
you.
Go around on the website and just like fiddle around a bit. It's really cool and really freaky.
Yeah, and if you want to catch yourself up, go watch seasons 1 and then half of season 2 on YouTube
That's true.
right now. The finished edited stuff. It's really fun stuff. They do good stuff over there.
They do good stuff over there. MDE, those guys, they're probably part of why I want to do sketch comedy in a weird way. But anyway, I was going somewhere with that.
Well, I know somewhere we can go. Madeline,
Yeah.
do you have a birthday crime pulled up?
Do we
Do
want
we?
to do that first?
We
guess
can.
so.
Wait, could I go on a
Before-
rambling bit about my weird internet bullshit for a
Yeah,
second?
yeah.
Totally. I'm reading about it right now.
Okay, so this is my niche internet bullshit. I think I highlighted almost everything. If it doesn't have a highlight, go last. This is about the story of Donghua Jinlong industrial glycine,
Okay.
how it became a meme, the people who took that meme and turned it into brain rot, and who are currently undergoing drama. These like brain rot Instagram Reels pages. Okay, so go to the one before that.
This is one.
Oh, so I'm sorry then. My bad. Oh, I guess I sent the same thing twice. That's fine.
Don't worry, Cam's getting used to the sending it here.
I've never felt more like an out of touch boomer than trying to relearn how to use Instagram.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the disconnect is because I left it for so long because it's just shitty.
What?
I dislike-
I love Instagram.
I dislike most social media. I was on Reddit for a while. I'm sure you're shocked, absolutely shocked looking at me that I was on Reddit. I know.
Reddit makes me depressed.
I sent it.
Yeah, it got a little doom scrolly, which is why I left Twitter.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I've
this
also
video was
left it.
produced by a glycine industrial company.
Okay.
To sell industrial grade glycine over the internet. Specifically to foreign markets.
What would you call this segment?
This
Internet
is called
bullshit?
This is called Cam's weird niche internet bullshit.
I like it.
You heard it here first, folks. Cam's weird niche internet bullshit.
I love weird niche internet bullshit. So this is the story of Donghua Jinlong and how it led to Yapper Steak. And that's all gonna make sense soon.
and brain rot.
Will it?
Brain rot.
Yeah,
will it make
there's a
sense?
long road. There's a few steps, and they're interesting steps that get us to Yapper Steak.
How rotted does your brain have to be in order to like really comprehend this, to really like connect with it?
I need help going to the bathroom.
Oh wow.
I'm that messed up.
Are you the type of brain rot where you just like you close TikTok and then you reopen it like 2 seconds earlier or later?
Yes.
Like you're
I
like
believe
someone
that.
canceled your Sims action.
Yeah, like sometimes I scroll so long that my brain just does a soft reset,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to like, doctors call it a stroke.
Yeah,
I watch reels until I have strokes, and that's how I go to bed at night.
pretty much.
I mean,
I
you
just
know,
stroke myself. I stroke myself to
Cameron
sleep.
strokes himself to sleep.
Yeah, I do
every
that on
night.
purpose. Is it ready?
that's how I do it most
It-
nights.
Hold up.
You're
Oh,
clicking
yeah.
your butt off over there.
I know. It's
Tonight's
just,
gonna
not,
be
it's not coming.
a
It
bone
came
rip,
up.
a peanut butter and jelly, and then just stroking reels all night for me, dude.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go
I'm
put
gonna
this
stroke
up.
it through reels.
Dude,
I'm gonna get
that is the
X
American
is
dream.
The best place
Let's
to stroke it. Honestly.
see
Yeah.
brain rot.
What we're watching is a war that is taking place in the hearts and minds of America. Where's our sound?
This is
Pause
what
it. Pause it.
this is what RFK Jr. is fighting against.
Introducing the Donghua Jinlong Industrial Glycine. Unlock the potential of Donghua Jinlong Industrial Glycine in 2024. We boast advanced research and development processes and robust technical strength, all to provide you with products of high quality, exceptional standards, and cost effectiveness. Our standard workshop production lines are operating in an orderly fashion, with direct sales from large manufacturers ensuring ample supply. As a high quality supplier, we sincerely look forward to collaborating with you.
So that's Donghua Jinlong.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what they're doing. The internet saw this and thinks it's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get why.
I get
it. The gentle AI voice over heavy industrial grade gear, and it doesn't even look like it's in that nice of a facility.
No, there is definitely a 12-year-old operating that machine right now.
Yeah.
That they hid in there so we wouldn't notice.
I'd love to get a
but we noticed.
translation on the signs. I hope they don't say like "Arbecht macht free."
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we'll see. Anyway, this led to a series of parody accounts that are
As it
mocking
does.
this, including one which eventually gave rise to one called Yap Dollar. If you could send that link, I double sent that top. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all are gonna have to give me a second. What is?
I'm still processing the image,
gotta change it.
honestly. Like, do you ever use iFunny when you were
Yes.
younger?
Yeah, it's like very iFunny. It's very like
Did y'all ever get featured?
No,
I
I
did.
never
you
posted.
got featured.
I got featured one time. I made a meme. I saw it was just an image of a chocolate bar, and it had like the different pieces had different amounts of calories on them. And I just took that and I put in the meme text how my mom sees a chocolate bar.
That's
got featured.
boom.
Nice.
I remember like midnight iFunny after dark.
Fuck yeah.
That was a scary, terrifying place for a 12-year-old to
Yeah.
be. A very impressionable 12-year-old.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like that defined a generation of humor, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
I-
you jump into Vine.
Yeah, I was more of a Reddit kid.
Yeah.
That
Reddit
early?
kid. I was early on Reddit. My older brother was a Reddit kid. Was a Redditor.
Back when Reddit was like a
Back
wild
when it was
wasteland.
real neckbeards.
Yeah.
It was a real
Yeah.
neckbeard site.
Yeah.
Not saying my brother is a neckbeard. He can't grow a neckbeard.
But he associated in the same area.
Yeah, he was neckbeard adjacent.
Neckbeard
He was
adjacent.
running in the same circles. He was playing D&D.
But there's always a fine line because that's cool. You know, I love
Yeah.
D&D. There's always when you get into those internet forums, like as someone who does like a lot of that stuff myself, like that nerdy culture, there's always like that ledge. You know,
There's a
like
ledge.
there's a ledge. It's fun.
That you jump off.
Yeah,
of?
that you dive off of. It just starts as a thought, like a whisper, like Sauron trying
This
to
is
get
the
into your brain.
danger of the
Yeah.
internet.
And then you just, you turn all right. You join JRTC. You talk about guns in school.
Yep.
We actually went to school with someone like that. Yes.
That was
Where we
run by,
played
like,
40K.
Yes, we played Warhammer 40K.
We
back
are
in the
those
day.
type of nerds.
Yeah, I haven't played it since.
It's expensive.
It's so expensive.
It's incredibly expensive.
Anyway, is this ready?
Yeah.
We were getting into our own sort
I'll
of
get
brain
back to
rot.
40K in a second, but
3, 2, 1.
It's really hard to see, but it's easy to understand. I always thought that the eggs were put in the tray one by one. Today I saw that it was used with a small device. Just suck it like this, and the eggs will be put in the tray. I have to say that this efficiency is much higher than artificial cutting. Xiao Hong Shu, a smaller.
Okay.
all
that
of his
was
videos,
funny.
all of his videos ends with Zhao Hong Shu.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Xiao
it's
Hong Shu.
Yeah. My bad.
Zhao Hong Shu. And
Xiao
now-
Hong Shu.
Now there's like there's a small woman online, and she looks to be like 17, 16, and she has like, she's just getting famous by speaking like this guy into the camera over videos exactly like this, but it's just her green screened. And she's making a shit ton of money. Anyway, Yap Dollar eventually got banned. Here's where the story starts. Yap Dollar got banned because a Jewish media group owned the rights to that $5 character named Five-ish. And I haven't sent you anything about Five-ish, but would you mind looking up Five-ish?
Way too long.
Yeah, well, we need to see the bill.
Yeah, let's see the build up.
He's in there.
We're already in it.
He's in there.
Okay.
He really was.
There he is.
Wow. I hate that I'm laughing.
That felt weird.
Your hands and bring them down. Slide right, slide left, turn around. Roll your hands from high to low.
I imagine this is what you see when you huff paint.
Yeah.
Now you try it. Wave your hands and bring them down.
So that's 5-ish.
Uh-huh.
We can skip like maybe halfway through a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, halfway through this. Yeah.
Tell
Yeah.
them to stop.
Yeah, there.
And they're still going.
All right, you can stop it.
No, they're still going with
we get the
5-ish.
idea.
I feel like I'm being brainwashed.
Oh, I just kept on clicking on it. I just wanted to watch a little bit more.
Yeah, you just want to see one more frame.
I just think I like him. I like
You know,
the
if you fold
dollar.
5-ish a certain way, you can see the Twin Towers.
You know who they could
Oh,
make
which
a lot
one?
of money if they installed like a pocket pussy inside of
See,
his
I was just
mouth.
about to say that it looks a little too much like a sex doll for me to be
Yeah.
okay with it.
Yeah.
So that was Yap Dollar.
Okay.
That was Yap Dollar. Yap Dollar got banned because they were illegally using 5-ish's likeness.
Okay.
If
Apparently,
5-ish is the
Oorah
dollar.
Media, huh?
5-ish is the dollar.
5-ish is $1,
Okay.
and this is Charlie explains the new situation of Yap Dollar. That's part 1.
After Yap Dollar was banned, MF Pharaoh continued reposting memes until the night of August 21st. That's when every one of his Instagram pages got banned. Now, he's completely gone from Instagram. Pretty shocking, right? So, what's going on? MF Pharaoh had several Instagram pages but used the same email for all of them. Yap Dollar was quite popular, but with popularity often comes jealousy. One theory is that Yap Dollar haters banded together on platforms like Reddit or Discord.
Like
and
the
decided to mass
Swifties?
report his pages. This means a large number of accounts reported his account for the same reason. And after enough reports, the page gets automatically banned.
What?
And so far, MF Pharaoh hasn't responded. Why is this theory more likely than Oorah being behind it? Well, Oorah would probably use copyright infringement as the reason for the ban. Plus, Oorah wouldn't have any reason.
This guy's got
to control
haters
his
in
other
all
accounts.
corners.
And the ultimate
Why?
reason
He can trust nobody.
suspected will be revealed in the next video.
Because he took somebody
Make sure to
image
follow
and
me for more
likeness. A
Yap
lot of
This
people-
just feels like something I wasn't supposed to see.
Yeah, so you can pause that. Yapper Steak is Yap Dollar's new dark persona.
Okay.
Now that he's been shunned by the world of memes. And now he's doing videos that just explain the drama that's going on with this other channel. If we could watch part 2 and then end this segment, we can hop off of this.
All right.
This has been a journey.
Yeah.
You know, we were just talking about cliffs. This has definitely been a deep dive.
Yeah, I'm trying to get y'all deep here. I'm trying to get y'all caught up with what I've been seeing unfold.
Okay.
How do you come across this?
Dude, I'm seeing this the minute it's posted.
Really?
I'm catching the newest Yapper Steak.
Were you there when it was first released, or did it like find
No,
you and
it
creep
found
up
me.
on you?
It found me.
Because that's the thing. Like, you don't find that finds you. Like, you're chosen.
I mean, he's doing good. He's got like 121,000 followers.
That is a fucking lot
Yeah.
for what this is.
This is the second part about the current situation of Yap Dollar. So if you didn't watch part 1, please do before you watch this video. A friend, Fish Yapping, contacted Oorah and got this reply. Have the account owner send us his new animation. If it's acceptable, we will remove our complaints on all platforms. If 5-ish shows up again, we'll report it again. This means if Yap Dollar shows Oorah a new version of his yapping character and they think it's different from 5-ish, they might lift the copyright ban. But if MF Pharaoh used the same email for all his accounts and the ban from Meta isn't lifted, Yap Dollar will likely stay banned. I believe Yap Dollar will return. And I'll update you on my Instagram story. Follow me, Yapper Steak, for more updates.
Why hasn't this gone national?
Fish Yapping for the help.
I
This is
mean,
the second
Yeah, so
we have to fight for Yap Dollar.
yeah. So the Yap scene in Instagram is having a big push right now. So now's the time to dump all your stock in yapping.
I haven't felt like this since I saw Coney 2012.
Yeah, I mean, people are buying subprime mortgages based on Yap Dollar. So
Invest everything, sell everything, liquidate all your assets.
Silver
We have to
Live off
say
the
Yap
grid.
Dollar.
Mhm.
Silver and Yap Dollar. That's
Yap
what
Dollar.
you need to be buying right now. Bitcoin hit 100,000 this afternoon.
I don't follow
I guess
crypto.
some things are only
Yeah,
up and up.
I don't either, but I saw that it hit it.
damn, should have bought it at 64,000.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean definitely.
shoulda, but whatever. It's always gonna be like that. It's whatever.
It's
It's just a thing now.
Yeah.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all
It's
about
all about-
control and if you can take it.
Yeah, that is an industry I want nothing to do with. But one
Fair.
industry no one wants anything to do with anymore because it is basically dead is NFTs.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
NFTs were a fucking scam to begin
Dude,
with.
people have taken crazy losses on NFTs.
That's the thing. Like
And
there are whales.
Those
you
people
know?
are changed forever. Like
There are
really.
people who own enough to
Wait,
prop this
is-
stuff up.
Is that the thing that The Simpsons had an episode on, and they were like, do you remember that?
Did you
Ken?
learn about NFTs from The Simpsons?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a historical
That's
show. Thank you, Matt.
insane.
That's
Ryan.
wild.
The Simpsons
I
is
know.
so late to things.
No, they're not. That was a late episode.
By the APR Club, Homer.
Buy low, sell high, Homer.
That was a good Marge.
Yeah, Homer.
Did any of you guys ever invest in an NFT?
No.
Good, smart people.
No. Never invested in an NFT. I had some Tesla stock for a little bit, and I had some. I did do some Ethereum.
I knew a guy who had $4,000 in NFTs.
Really?
Yeah. He was my roommate for 2 months.
What happened to him?
I stopped living there.
Oh, that's
Became
fair enough.
digitized.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
He melded his mind with the machine. No, he builds cheap homes and sells them expensive. That's what he does. now.
Cheap.
Is that, like, how cheap we talking about? Like, it could collapse? It's a hazard?
I don't know the guy. I mean, they could
That's
be nice
fair.
homes, but
Well, it's not going to be too much repair because, like, in order to sell it, it has to pass all the inspections and
You
shit.
can pay
Yeah,
off
of
inspectors, though, huh?
nah,
I mean,
not worth it.
not worth it
Not
at
worth
this
it?
point. You'll go to
Yeah.
prison.
Am I just trying to see the
It would
negative
have
in
to
something?
be a crazy house, and the inspector would have to really not give a shit, and he would have to really love heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
need a home inspector that does heroin. And
Yeah,
then you can,
or get them addicted to heroin by befriending them and then slowly introducing it to
well,
them.
that's what networking's all about.
Maybe you have to give them a blowjob while they're on heroin, too.
Best blowjob
mean,
of their life.
That is something.
Speaking of
People should consider that.
on drugs blowjobs, Madeline, what kind of birthday crimes do you have?
Are you
for
excited
us?
for birthday
I'm
crime?
excited
Yes.
for this.
Happy birthday, Julian.
Thank
Just
you.
Kidding.
Several
I'm
months
really-
late.
Birthday.
I
know.
know. Another year towards death. I'm excited.
Can't you tell he's excited,
Mm-hmm.
folks? So be excited about this one. This one's kind of crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really did enjoy.
Did you do it, Julian?
Yes.
Yeah, this was actually a birthday crime on your birthday, which I thought was very
Do you know what time you were
Cute.
born?
It's like 10 a.m., I believe, like 10:04.
okay. You had 9 hours. This was
You had 9 hours. To
This
do
was
this.
1 a.m. whenever this happened.
I was
This-
motivated enough, yeah.
He could have slipped out in the night.
I think you have a pretty strong alibi.
Yeah.
Mother and daughter's unsolved 1998 homicide not forgotten. So I thought this was cool. First of all, look how cute. It's a little news article. Not that cute that the daughter was stabbed to death, but let's go down. In the early morning hours on September 6, 1998, when units from Clark County Fire Department were dispatched to a blaze at a one-story residence located at a place on the southeastern side of Las Vegas Valley, not far from the intersection of...
A dry place, Las Vegas Valley.
It is dry, but firefighters arrived at the home at 1:37 a.m. So good job, Julian. You didn't do it. And were greeted
Hey, you
by
know
a
it.
hellish scene. This was the world getting prepared for you, Julian. Intense
the vibe.
flames
Yeah,
shot
that fits.
from the home, sending thick spirals of black smoke into the night air. Eventually, the inferno was brought under control and then extinguished. Once the first responders entered the home, they discovered that the bodies of 2 women, and they both bore injuries that clearly did not result from the fire.
Ooh.
Even though nearly 25 years have passed since that night, mystery still surrounds a double homicide in one of the older neighborhoods of Las Vegas.
Oh, it's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean,
the oldest neighborhood in Las
Probably-
Vegas.
the house, it
wow.
was pretty cute.
Probably a mafia hit.
But still, you
No,
think
it's 2 women.
you'd think they'd have thought that through.
You know?
Because if you stab somebody and then you burn the house down, they're gonna look at the body and be like, "Wait a minute, there's 2 fucking stab wounds in these people."
Yeah.
I wonder how that happened.
Well,
But
what
maybe
does
thought
it
it was
say
gonna
down there?
get
The
them.
Birkin home makes Vegas home. Let's see what their lifestyle was in Vegas.
So I did think this was kind of cool because it's a little bit older. The Birkin family moved to Las Vegas around 1960, making them old-time locals by the standards of the desert metropolis that had only been founded in 1905 and gained a majority of
They're
citizens.
old money.
Yeah, they're old.
It's always-
I don't think
it's
they're
always
money.
old money.
is Las Vegas.
I mean, you
old.
saw the house. I don't think it was like huge money, but they were,
But it's Las Vegas old.
yeah, they were Las Vegas old. And they built a life in a growing city. Robert and Agnes Birkin, along with their daughter Sharon. The family eventually settled into a rental home on the Glen Davis Drive sometime around 1973. The house was located, they really love locations here, at the
Yeah, you can
Terra
skip
Linda.
past some
That's
stuff.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, skip around.
So let's just skip
I
down.
do want to see where the household added a new member with their son Carl. He did it.
No, it's
I
He
almost
did it.
skipped
I've seen
it.
Orphan.
No, Carl passed away in 1986 at
Fuck.
the age of 60.
But
Damn it.
But wait, when the
Yeah,
murder
keep-
happened?
90.
Oh, 90. That's right.
98.
That's right. The ghost of Carl did it.
Yeah.
Goes to Carl.
It's the ghost. They be stabbing.
Carl had a dark spirit.
Carl, my name is Carl.
I would be upset if I was haunted by a ghost named Carl.
Yeah.
That's a lame ass ghost. I want some like
Yeah, fuck you,
Victorian era.
Imagine if this is just
I
like
want a
an out
Victoria.
of nowhere, someone went crazy, walked into their house, and just did this. What if it was no one that they knew?
That is what's terrifying.
That's the
about it.
terrifying
Yeah.
thing.
It's kind of like that movie Strangers. They were chosen just because they were home.
I think the Carl itch was correct because by the time 1998 rolled around, Agnes was retired while Sharon worked as a lead assistant cashier at the Tropicana Hotel and Casino on the Strip.
Yeah,
the two
Casino
remained
Row.
in the Glen Davis Drive residence. And until just the prior year, Carl Birkin had also lived in the home.
He was
and,
kicked out of the house.
and he was kicked out for reasons unclear. So no one want to go talk about Carl, problem child Carl.
I would be too if my name was Carl.
Did Carl fake his own death?
Yeah,
I thought it
maybe.
said Carl died.
Carl
think he
did
faked it.
die.
Carl did die. We know Carl died.
The Birkin household added a new member when the couple adopted son.
Robert would suddenly pass
Carl.
away.
Robert was okay.
Okay, the dad. Okay, so it was
Okay,
Carl.
So
It's
Carl's
some-
It was
still
Carl. We
alive.
misread that. It was 100%.
Yeah.
It was
God
Carl.
damn it, it was
Carl.
Carl.
My bad,
solved the
guys.
It was
mystery,
Carl.
guys.
That
Who
was
else
easy.
would do it? Yeah, we
Go get
solved
'em.
it. Yeah, we should just go tell him now that.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Go
Get
get
Carl.
Carl.
Get Carl.
You ain't right.
And that's also the thing I find interesting is like the killer must have moved quietly, or they just knew him
Yes.
and they were
that's what I was
talking
about
to
say.
him and trying to reason with him, and then he lost his fucking mind because Carl might just be losing it. You know?
It was
He
a
could be
two-man
Ramirez.
gone wrong.
And he's adopted too. Those adopted.
He had to
ones
burn down the
didn't
house.
get
Like
credit.
there could be no evidence of what happened.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about what if those ladies just had bad vibes?
That's true.
No.
And also,
That's
on a
true.
very important question, what were they wearing?
There it is.
they
Ladies
were
and
probably
gentlemen,
in their
you heard it.
90s, you know?
The elephant in the room has been addressed.
And no suspects. They have no
They have
suspects.
no
s-
idea.
Are you
We don't know
kidding
who did
me?
it.
We
And we have
have
no.
one.
It could have been anyone.
It's Carl.
It's
The
Carl.
police were quick to note that Carl Birkin was not a suspect in the double homicide. Homicide detectives told the press that Sharon and Agnes were dead long before the smoke and flames could have. Clark County is one of the.
So yeah, it could not be the parents. Obviously, it's fucking Carl, the one who might have not gotten
They
written in the
said-
will.
They said specifically it wasn't Carl though.
No, they were quick to note that Carl was not the suspect. So it means that they could have just
He might have had a
assumed it
good
because
alibi then.
no.
probably hired someone.
Oftentimes with these old murderers or murders, these people will just talk their way out of it because there's not recordings of things they can't. And then people who are very manipulative can really get these people because they don't have a record of everything.
I
like we
have
do
a
now.
little theory that maybe this girl saw something that she shouldn't have at the Tropicana Casino.
Yes, that or a crazy person saw her there, fell deeply in love with her, and decided he wanted to jerk off through the window, then go in there and kill her and her mom.
And that's his
then
right
burn
as
the
an
house down.
American.
No, it's not. That's why you get arrested.
You're free to do it until you get caught.
Jeez.
And that's just how the law is.
That's just how the chips.
That's just how it works.
Oh, that's a
that's
fantastic
Cold,
birthday
but
crime.
not forgotten.
That was a really
Yeah.
good birthday crime.
Yeah, I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate that grisly murder happened on the day of my
Yeah.
birthday. But you know, look, shit happens.
Chills.
Shit happens.
Now,
Alright.
Shit happens and very interesting.
to continue the
solve the
segments and just to get some of this information out here to the people, this is the last Real Talent until the end of the year Real Talent tournament. We're going to go back through, find all the talented winners from the past couple months on Real Talent, and we're going to put them against each other in brackets, probably either one-on-one or in groups of 3 like we usually do. And we're going to narrow it down to see who is truly the most talented person to come through Real Talent.
I'm excited for it.
Would we do
Yes.
that like, kind of tournament style where every week we decided on one?
It's gonna.
Yes.
The stakes are definitely
Yes.
gonna ramp up.
We
It's
should
definitely a bracket.
encourage our viewers to do like what they do with college basketball.
Yeah, March Madness.
The March
Yeah, we're
Madness,
gonna
they make their own brackets.
Make
Oh my
your own
gosh.
brackets.
Madness, real
We
bracket.
need the chalkboard wall.
We
and
will.
we can write it.
Yes.
Let's all make our own bracket.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
And
cool.
then have the viewers decide who
By
wins.
the time
That'd be
this
cool.
episode comes out, we will have researched and found all of the different reels that we're going to use for it, and we'll set out a list. That way everybody can make their own brackets, and we'll put which episode they're from, so that way people can go back and watch it.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. So without further ado, Mad Dog, it's just those first 3 from 713.
Okay.
I'm seeing some sports equipment, which is always something I like in one of
there was a
Crockett's
little bit of
reels.
effort put into this, some thought.
Yeah,
Any
they
trigger
set up
warning?
for this.
Crockett,
Yeah?
any trigger warning?
No trigger warnings. None of these have trigger warnings.
Yay!
Crockett, trust Crockett to give you the trigger.
These are
warning.
true talent.
Crockett would never lie.
Telling me you're Canadian. I'll go first. Tell me you're Canadian without
That was cool.
That was pretty good.
So there's that.
Canadians are pretty cool. I'm not against them.
Yeah. So,
They've always been nice.
pretty cool hockey moves. He did a little twirly bird and then caught the puck on the stick. That's all pretty cool shit.
That is a very Canadian
Cool,
thing
but
to do.
Yeah,
real talent.
because if you miss, you just whiff it into the lake.
So we got this guy. He's a bit of a juggler and a trick shot artist. I feel like Cameron might appreciate this one.
Cool.
Pretty nice. It's pretty good stuff.
He misses
like that
that one
one.
completely, but then he makes that one.
Hey.
Nothing but net.
Hey, 2 of them. That's pretty
Baller.
cool.
And I think those are 3
caller.
different size basketballs too.
Really?
I believe you're
Yeah,
right.
that first one he threw was bigger than the other 2.
Or his hands just seem like they're
He's a tall dude.
changing size. Yeah, that
Or
was
they're
pretty good.
really small basketballs.
No,
he looks
those are
big.
pretty small. But they are of different sizes. It looks. At least the one on the left is.
Yeah.
I
But
think those
look
other
at
2
him.
are like 2 of those like smaller ones.
He looks massive.
He does look like a
I think
tall
that's
guy.
just perspective. Things that are far away are smaller, Madeline.
I know perspective.
He's
I don't know,
probably
he has-
a tall dude for
He
sure.
has tall aura. You know.
Yeah, he's probably a tall dude for
Everyone's
sure.
feeling tall when they're shooting.
Well, you're not in
That's
a,
fair.
yeah, I was about to say you're not in a basketball gym at that age if you're not
At least in
tall,
shape.
you know.
Are these the dumb ones?
No. This guy
This guy's good.
I do like this guy though for a certain reason in the video and you'll see. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Now, pause it right here, Madeline, or pause it at the end. Play it back through
Play
and
it
pause
back,
it at
pause
the
it at
end.
the end.
I just want to let you know like the lifestyle that these people are living. Look at his cameraman down there. Can you examine something for me?
Wow. Yeah, he was the first one to try it.
He was the
Yes.
first one to
He
make
was,
the
it
jump.
was a contest. It was like, hey, whoever fucks up first, you're holding the camera.
Dude, you made the jump, and that I couldn't.
That shit's
That's a moment of
crazy.
pride.
That is something. That is a decision they made for clout.
And if
Yeah.
God bless the guy if it was from something else, but honestly, like it seems like these guys are living that kind of life. I have a friend that I used to work with. I've talked about him before on the podcast, I think, but he's from Poland and he used to do parkour all the time because he said he thought it was Spider-Man. And he was doing this one jump with a guy who was kind of skittish sometimes. And they were going to run both of them in a single file line and make this jump between these 2 buildings. Or it was like really between the scaffolding at like a workplace. And the guy was going to go in front of me. And he said, hey, man, if you're going to stutter, don't fucking go in front of me. I'll go first because I'm going to do the jump. And the guy was like, no, bro, I got it. And sure enough, they went to do the run and the guy stopped too soon. And so my friend had to he lost speed because he had to cut around him. And then he went for the jump. he fell
No.
and he landed on like some fucking metal pipes and shit. He said his fucking foot was like up here by his fucking shoulder and shit. And he like broke his back and his fucking hip and his leg. And he was going the next week to start his semi-professional soccer career.
Oh, that just got more tragic.
You shouldn't have been doing
That
And
was just.
he couldn't walk for like 8 months. And then
Damn.
once he finally got out of the hospital, he found that guy and beat the shit out of him.
I would. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair
yeah,
enough.
fuck that guy. You should have jumped, pussy.
We need to normalize retaliation.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, his
Or just shame.
failure to act will be a forever mark of shame because
Mhm.
it didn't end up with him getting hurt. It ended
Yeah.
up with someone else getting
Well,
hurt.
that's how they do it over there in Eastern Europe. They're a lot tougher over there on each other. They definitely get in fights and shit.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
real.
they be cutting each other. They have switchblades.
Yeah,
you know
he's-
they twirl it when they walk down the street.
Yeah.
He said our women have such fat asses because of our chicken.
I kind of believe that, yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
He also
Steroids.
says that, and he also says another thing too that I'm not going to say, but I'll tell you all
okay.
off camera.
All right,
All right.
all right. I'm,
Just
I'm
keep in
excited.
mind
I
he
look
is
forward
from
to it.
Poland.
I can't wait.
Nice.
I don't even
Can't
know
wait
what that
to
means, and I
hold
don't think
on
I
to
want to
that.
know.
That'll be an
Alright.
after the
That'll be an
podcast special.
ATP
But
special.
anyways, Julian, you get to pick out of these three guys
No, it
who's
was the
moving
last
on.
one. It was the last one, 100%.
The last guy, you think
those
he's the
other
most
two-
talented?
Okay, so like the basketball guy, for example. Yeah, he's tall. And he's training in a gym, you know? He's doing that. There's like camera in the background.
Yeah.
There's no stakes though.
There's no stakes. And
That's
then, you know,
true.
the hockey puck player or the hockey player, yeah, he's Canadian. They're born to do that. And
yeah, every Canadian.
every
can do that.
Canadian can do that. That's not a big deal. And the last guy, I mean, that's just stupid. It's just stupid.
Okay,
and
I
I
don't-
respect that, especially at the end when he lands straight on his feet. He just eats it.
Yeah.
It's incredible to not care that much, and I respect that. So he wins.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. This incredibly dumb guy who jumped off the third floor of a building and did a gainer.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's just
And then
stupid.
ran to his
Is
friend.
moving on.
Fucking gainer though.
That's
Ladies
the
and
talented guy
gentlemen,
right there.
I want to thank y'all once again for coming to another episode of Kids in the Corner podcast. Please remember, like, share, subscribe, comment. We don't get a lot of comments. That's the only thing we need, likes and comments. We need those two besides views. Thank y'all for sticking around and watching so long. Our average view duration just keeps climbing. The views keep climbing. We love y'all's consistency. Something we noticed today, it was a little bit of an accident, but a happy accident because we got to see something that was really positive for us. Cam accidentally posted the episode last night instead of putting it on a
Call him
timer
out.
for today.
Yeah.
But we
I
did
won't
get a good
apologize.
bit of views before we ever like posted out to our
Crazy.
Instagram or anything that a new episode was coming out. So we were really excited to see that metric. And of course it grew once we put the Instagram call out there as well. So thank y'all for
Yeah.
sticking around, continuing to view, and we're going to continue to put out the best shit for you, more shit for you right here, Kids in the Corner podcast.